Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Heroes like Defender of the Fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on Twin Beaches. In the north it is Caosak, fighting here for the German army. Deutschland here with the 15th Panzergrenadier. In the south it is Dumais, fighting for America, freedom, democracy, and liberty. Here with the 1st Armored Division tasked with breaking the German back in the sector. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for continued and heroic support of the Propagandacast. And a big hearty thanks to those who keep commenting, liking on the videos, helps out immensely. And finally, a big thanks to Iron Fist for donating and supporting the Propagandacast with this hard-earned money. Big thanks to them as well. All these contributions do help out immensely, allowing me to continue all these videos. So, double scout rough start here for Dumais. Obviously, nice aggressive start there. Puts pressure in terms of map control, but also allows you to put pressure in terms of shooting enemy infantry. Caosak with a kind of similar double pioneer grenadier opening. Obviously, not quite as fast at capturing stuff there, but does have a bit more utility as the game goes on. And the grenadiers, well, they're grenadiers. Not amazing, but you know, they'll hold the line as long as it's not being pressured too hard, and can of course provide Panzerfaust support. So no battle group choices yet here from either side. We see both sides here focusing more heavily on the north side. Grenadiers versus riflemen here. Shots coming down here. Grenadiers might cause one to get into heavy cover. There we go. The active fix it so heavy cover active applies now against units above them. Previously there's the whole elevation thing, just kind of negated any kind of cover, which obviously kind of ignored the whole cover concept, which is a bit much. That said, if you're up in the open versus unit up there, you're definitely going to take a bit more damage if they have to buff that. Second Grenadier Squad for Caosak, second Rifle Squad here for Dumais. Both going for their slightly weirdly mirrored openings here. So far. Grenadiers taking on loss here. A bad luck there for Dumais. And the Democracy in the south here. Pioneer Scouts about to hit onto the southern munitions point here south of the lighthouse. And there goes, shots fired. Scouts quick withdrawing here. MD42 there for Caosak. Up north here, Rifle Squad push a bit closer actually. But there goes Singlet's going it now. Dumais has to get fall back because his flank is threatened. And of course it means he's going to take a lot of damage here. So Dumais here makes, in the end, the really only good decision he can make, which is just to withdraw here. And try to avoid any further casualties. Dumais for the 3rd Rifle Squad up north here. Pioneers versus Scouts. We'll have to see what Dumais does. In particular, since they're going to be in need of some healing now. I mean, most of the squad is like less than half health. So, in like any prolonged engagements now versus Caosak, they're not going to do him too much good here. Machine gun there is Rifleman. Guessing a medic station, of course, going to be prompt choice. And there you go. Machine gun outmaneuvered here, but the Rifle Squad already. Bit of a rubbish development here for Caosak. Dumais now, of course, threatening to cut off Caosak's southern supply line. Very good there by Dumais, not Caosak. That would be a bit mean there. A bit silly, but there you go. Oh, and insult injury. The Pioneers were caught in on a tree, and they get wiped. Dumais getting a 2-for-1 special here on Caosak. Hit the cutoff point and wiped his Pioneer squad. That's gotta hurt. Panzergrenadier Company have formed away for Caosak, and we got the medical station. We also got Mechanized here for Caosak, and we got advanced infantry out of Dumais. So now things are definitely splitting up more aggressively. Dumais, they're going to put more of an heavy infantry emphasis here. In some regards, Caosak, of course, missed all that with the Panzergrenadiers, who've definitely been buffed, and there's definitely been an increase in players now going Valmont and actually going for the Panzergrenadiers because they actually do stuff now. Southern points we see for the Scouts. Rifle Squad withdrawing. Machine gun moving in. Grabbing the southern fuel here with the Scouts. Definitely further threatening and harming Caosak's fuel economy here. And using southwards further south here, we got west. We've got Scouts moving up here. Laptip, of course, Dumais goes for like any early ranges here as Caosak. And they're good. An excellent flank of the MD42 team. We do get Panzergunners out of Caosak, but his MD42 team there is going to get out of there, or they're going to get wiped here by Dumais GIs. Up north here, Grenadiers flying here, forcing Dumais to either press in harder, of course in this case withdraw from that engagement. Meanwhile, Caosak, I thought was going to return the favor here to Dumais, but apparently it's not going to strike go for the cutoff point. He might hit some other points instead, but he's going in pretty hard with the Grenadiers, a bit risky here, and there you go. We got Dumais, the Ranger squad here, whipping up there, and then suddenly, boom, Rangers. And we got the support center on the way here for Dumais. We got the Panzergrenadier officer calls on here for Caosak. to get his panzers to Veterans 1 as fast as possible. Thumbs up. We'll of course have to see if he's going to, like, say, transfer out some of his grenadiers for more Panzer Grenadiers. I mean, that could be a pretty good idea there as well for Caosak. I mean, he could quickly get 2 Panzer Grenadier squads going at Veterans 1. That could provide here Caosak with a strong surge there in terms of tempo and momentum, but we'll see. Rail squad hitting the cut-off point there. Panzer Grenadiers, MD42 teaming in, and of course, officers' quarters mean immediate Veterans 1, and they get a 25% XP bonus, so they'll of course hit Veterans 2 and Veterans 3 a bit faster. Dumais with engineers. Dumais also now has almost every fuel point on the map except for the one right next to Caosak's base. That is definitely a lot of fuel. We can see that Caosak is trying to, like, you know, apply the emergency brakes here to Dumais' economy. Which, of course, if you're trying to have a, you know, apply an emergency brake to the US economy, it's typically about hitting the fuel. Up north here, Rangers versus the Panzer Grenadiers. A bun grenade could be a nice toss here, but there you go. Dumais is fast start, gets a grenade there. Ludwig goes down. Albert takes command of the squad, and then he also goes down. And there you go. Force the Marine to retreat here. Almost getting a wipe here. Painful development there for Caosak. Might see an Arctard theoretically soon enough here. We'll see. There are more Panzer Grenadiers, but also been excellent in fact. Exactly what are we getting here? Oh, inch enough. No Grenadiers being merged out. Obviously, I've doesn't have to merge all of them out, but like just even one Grenadier squad they're merging out could do a lot there for Caosak. I think we'd again just give him 3 Panzer Grenadiers now then, and that could also be, you know, a bit of a headache there for Dumais. Of course, Dumais could also consider himself transferring out more riflemen for Rangers. So we'll have to see, of course, which kind of dynamics here both players are look to explore, but definitely a bit more infantry on either side here. Though now, in terms of just squad numbers, Caosak does enjoy a bit of an advantage some ways, though of course Dumais now still observers, so that does obviously mean they pack a bit more punch too. So, a lot of action across the entirety of the map here, so 5 Grenadiers in a bit of trouble there. Artillery observers moving forwards, Captain there providing some fire there from the lighthouse position. I'm guessing though Caosak is going to push for Arctards as a counter to the Rangers amongst other things here. Which is definitely one way of trying to counter. There you go, Panzers rushing 40, catching the rifle squad here. Dumais will need to withdraw them now, or he's going to have to withdraw them in a pine box. Grenadiers as the captain, scouts observers on the fuel point as well. So much going on, machinery force back with the rifle, but the Panzers are making their way forwards, mowing down Americans as they go, singing a jaunty German marching tune. And there you go, Rangers are arriving here, charging him. We got Button Grenade here. Goes off, doing a fair bit of damage here. We could see the artillery observers go down here, and there we go. Scoring the wipe here, and now it's the Rangers' turn to get hosed down here by the assault rifles. They may be strong, but they're not take on 2 Wehrmacht Panzer Grenadier squads at Veterans 1 strong. Thankfully. Grenadiers as the artillery observers. We got there the tank there, enough for Dumais, and basically Dumais, of course, going, well, I've had all this fuel for so long. Why don't I just push for really fast armor? Of course, you could also just go for fast light vehicles, but going for fast armor certainly offers a bit more shock element here for Dumais and allows him to just further exploit the current advantage he has.
The enemy has taken a victory
Reinforcing
point.
here can of course heal up with the Grenadiers. You could also just merge the Grenadiers with the Panzer Grenadiers to keep reinforcement costs down. A lot of stuff here Caosak could do. Panzer's going for the cutoff point. We got there. Dumais looking to stop there. And we got a weapon drop here for Dumais. We'll of course have to see what he gets. Panzer's there, Vetchi too. And we got Pierce to be an artillery strike called in by the captain. Yup. And there we go. It is a BAR and a bazooka there for Dumais' Rangers. North here. Got the mines down in Lord Victory Point here. Rangers pick up the BAR, leave the bazookas for someone else to deal with. And there you go. Caosak going for the Arctard. Certainly a good pick in most situations here versus an American like going heavy infantry. Of course, we have to keep in mind that right now, Dumais is pushing for the tank depot. We can actually like go for Sherman pretty soon, or the 100 Family Sherman a bit later. But out of those 2 choices for someone alone are just going to be making Caosak Arctard here not quite a smoother choice there. We'll have to see where this goes, but so far Arctard moving forwards here, moving down the roads here, and mowing down the Americans alongside the roads. So far though, Caosak maintaining up momentum here versus Dumais. We'll of course have to see when that changes. Tank depot remains silent, guessing he might be planning for the 105mm Sherman. Got mines here on the fuel point, very good. But there goes spotted with the Arctic. Maybe Caosak here could be deducing that there might be a mine down there, obviously, but he doesn't get the fuel point, then we're in a neutral. That's a definite win there for Caosak then. And in the south, we've also got Caosak running forward to the machine gun and his panzer grenadier. So Caosak is really leveraging the advantage he currently has here versus Dumais. Again, that Arctic is really providing momentum. And Dumais there might be regretting not... Oh, did equip someone with the bazooka, though. I'm not entirely sure who did get it. Oh, it's the Rangers. Cut off point there, being threatened. Machine gun nearby, covering fire for this. No, Rangers charge again. All of action to Dumais, though. Ooh, Arctic number 2. Really confident here by Caosak, and definitely means whatever tank that Dumais decides to toss out is going to be giving Caosak a significant case of indigestion, because he's going to have no real counter to it. Going for the 105 Sherman, of course, great versus the infantry, good versus light vehicles too, and support weapons, though obviously not too great versus tanks, but as we might have deduced right now, Dumais' main concern right now is not tanks. It's things that are significantly squishier than a tank, and so pretty good targets for the 105 Sherman. Captain here on the victory point being engaged with the armored car and the machine gun. We do get a bit of silly called in. Dumais with his back against the wall here as Caosak and the Germans strike in for this fast time. We got another weapon drop here. We got more bars up there. Other coming to the base here. Caosak spots the tank depot. You can see the activity, of course. Caosak can't see exactly what's being built. But he's probably realizing that going double Arctic right now might have been a slightly risky move, eh? The battle line here, expect... Oh, Dumais there, kind of walks into it, quickly retreating, and now we got the 105 Sherman out here. And that is going to give Dumais, or Caosak there, a bit of a tough time. But for now, though, Caosak has almost the entirety of the map here versus Dumais. As again, Dumais did ultimately choose to go, for this tank rush, which did mean he was vulnerable to an armored car rush. He didn't have, any anti-tank guns. His bazookas were obviously a bit unreliable to secure.
We have lost the sector.
And that's sort of the risk with this sort of strategy, and the one that Dumais clearly was willing to accept. But it does show, again, you do need to be kind of careful with these, and you're not necessarily on the same skill level as Dumais. You're up against a good opponent. A strategy like that, even with the fuel leak you have, as Dumais had, could still, bite you in the arse against a, counter choice here like the Arctards. In most situations, having some bazooka teams or an anti-tank gun would have been, I think, a more sensible choice, at least safer choice here. Captain the taking up with the Arctard, of course. We do have the Pack 40 up, but still Caosak is somewhat flat-footed now against the Sherman. Of course, more crucially, Dumais will be getting more soon. This is, of course, where then things get more uncomfortable for Caosak. Great hit there, almost wiping out the ND-42 team. Rangers moving forward, going to hit the other armored car, of course, with Ranger weapon training, and they do a bit more there. German taking heavy damage from the Pack 40. Grenades exploding, armored cars unleashing heavy fire there from the auto cannons. Full retreat here. German withdrawing. Arctard putting himself at sea. For those wondering what that little thing on the front is, basically just extra frontal armor. It's basically, armored side skirts but for armored cars and on the front. Hellcat down the way for Dumais to sort of help deal with the Arctard specifically. And of course, regular Sherman could also be an idea here since, well, Hellcat, in a sense, could be overkill here, plus the Sherman can also, of course, deal with the infantry and the anti-tank gun. But at the same time, if, say, Caosak managed to get out a tank somehow, the Sherman can also deal with them, whereas 200 Shermans might be a bit overcommitting into one direction. So, really hectic stuff here. Caosak's only running high there on his Panzer Grenadier. North, the Arctard spotting rifle and quickly and promptly dispatch them back to the base. As for Caosak, we got the Panzer Company. Caosak, not the one to be left behind in the armor race here, decides to push forwards. Might also be expecting Panthers then. There we go, regular Sherman out. 105 Sherman being fixed up. Fun fact, the 105 Sherman was actually meant as a replacement for the Scott and the US Armored battalions. They're typically one per battalion to provide artillery support for the tanks that way at closer ranges. Fun fact. Panzer Company almost done there for Caosak. Yup, buildable Panthers, spotting scopes, and the Starstorm assault package. Range flanking in here. Good move there by Dumais. Bit actually like a mortar for Dumais could be a good idea though. Oh, Satan farm Sherman. Oh, Sherman races straight down the middle, definitely cost him a lot of damage. Grenade tail from the Pack 40. Well, the Rangers get mauled here. We might even see a wipe in Dumais, which would be painful to say the least. He almost gets the grenades in return. Rouse coming down the machine gun here. Sherman's the Pack 40. Smoke deployed as well here. Nice move there by Dumais. There's still the Sherman taking a lot of damage. An absolutely brutal battle. And there we go. The Pack crew goes down. Dumais, they're gaining veterans on the Sherman. Could find incendiary round here off. We wipe the Pack again there. And there we go. We do get the incendiary round here on the Pack 40. So now there's no way that Caosak gets it back. He is, on the other hand, not too far away, though, from a Panther at this rate. I imagine he's going to go for that. Sherman rushing to help deal with the Arctic Guards, even as the Hunter Farm Sherman is dealing with the Pack 40. Almost had one of the armored cars there. Further south here, Dumais has a good start in the battlefield. He's securing the southern beach points here. Thumbs up, Pack down. And so, until Caosak gets out that Panther, which again, assuming is what he's aiming for, he could also be going for a Panther 4, obviously. He is going to be a bit at the mercy of Dumais. Though I imagine Dumais still wants to repair his armor up. Theirs has been quite dinged up. Hellcat weather for Dumais. Democracy and liberty. Hellcat there halfway done. He could also just, of course, gone for more Shermans, but he's seen two Arctrats, he's seen not much else after that. So at this point, I'm fairly certain that Dumais is very much expecting Caosak to pull for a Panther, at which point having a Hellcat is going to be very handy. Of course, a bit more infantry for Dumais could still be a good idea. Maybe some more Rangers, more Riflemen. Just something to help pressure the field against Caosak. In particular, more Rangers might work out well in this regard, due to the presence of all these Panzergrenadiers. And there you go, Caosak with a Panther. The Panzerkampfwagen 5 Ausführung D, earliest model of Panther.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Victory points wise, Dumais is behind, but he's definitely looking to claw his way back into this match. There we go, Dumais with more infantry, more riflemen. Thumbs up.
Territory lost.
Of course, would also be an idea for Dumais to maybe consider eventually upgrading for bars on them, though I also don't blame him for maybe considering some more tanks down the road. But anyways, for now here in the south here, Hellcat going for the Arctic here. Caosak caught definitely overextend here in the south here. Panther's almost done. Good chance of taking out the Arctic. We do get some smoke, but chance of getting that out there still are limited. No, not impossible. Second Arctic coming up here, firing it, and there you go. Armored car kaput, turret flung pretty aggressively forwards there. North here, Rampers, the Panzergrenadiers, veteranly free there. Not great for Dumais. Oh, Pioneers! Why? They stood on their own mind. The Sherman just splattered them across the ground there. There you go. Ace Panzer push back here. Dumais is definitely getting back into this, but now we do have the Panther forwards. The Caosak sends it off pretty much on its own here southwards. Pretty risky play there, honestly, by Caosak, to be honest. Like, say you hit some mine here, that would be largely, you know, more GG. I think that Caosak can just then deal with the Panther range. It's not like Dumais is not laying down mines at all. We also got the advanced logistics up here, a bit late to the party. Seeing he's got ranges and all that, but he is going for it. Did obviously nerf it, so. Got some spotting clubs on the way there for Caosak's Guard. Dumais has definitely managed to swing the game back in his favour now. At least out of Caosak's favour. Got the Starstorm Assault Pack, got Mechanized Assault there ready.
The enemy is striking at our infantry.
Going for the base here. Perhaps Dumais is trying to force Caosak's hand in. There you go. Panther spotted by the Hellcat. Panther, of course, is more than happy to turn the favour and just fire shell shots into the Hellcat. Rangers there getting mauled, suppressed. Taking here from the import, took up to find the Arctic here further south. Rauschwart in trouble with the Panzergrenadiers. And that's a wipe. Huge blow there to Dumais. In time for squad, just ripped apart here by the precise assault rifle fire of the Panzergrenadier. out, see versus the Panther and the Armoured. Observers. Southern victory point again here, come under the influence of the German army here. Could go for another Panther. Could also go for a Sturmpanzer. Could go for Starstorm. Does go in fact here for another Panther versus Dumais and Democracy. Mines exploding, which does save the Panther from hitting a mine, which although would have been great there for Dumais if he could just get that Panther to hit a mine. So I'm expecting Dumais to probably go for more Hellcats to counter this Panther, and certainly if he's the second Panther, more Hellcats could be good here. Though, of course, as all this is happening up north here, Dumais is just gobbling up most of the map here. So in this regard, Dumais does have like a pretty good, overview of the battlefield, and he's quite able to use that against Caosak. And also just realized you actually have a fuel cache here from Dumais as well. He's really getting all the fuel going. Motor pool here, that's going to be very entertaining. We also got the howitzer, and more crucially got the 155mm rapid artillery barrage. Which on the Armoured. Second Panther arriving here, another Panzerkampfwagen 5 Ausführung D. And there you go, using the 150mm artillery barrage here and clearing out the machine crew there. So also able to get some shots in on the Panther, didn't quite get as lucky, but destroying Caosak's MD42 team does mean Dumais Infantry has more freedom. And there you go, gets the Armoured. Hellcat though is on the receiving end of the Panther. We got artillery strike though hitting it, almost taken out here. Brutal fight here for the beaches. Smoke deployed here as well. I'm being fixed here back at Dumais base. That was definitely an engagement Dumais came ahead out of. And it's due to commander mode. If it's activated, the smoke doesn't go off. Bit of a bug there, obviously. Still, Dumais just keeps grabbing, and Caosak is just so laser focused on the south side that, again, Dumais can just seize almost the entirety of the map elsewhere unopposed. Not ideal here for Caosak, but very ideal for Dumais. Right when they're being met with the two Panthers. Sherman moving out. Hellcat, Sherman's on the move here. Of course, smart move would be to have the Hellcat not leading, but rather the tanks that can actually upset. There you go, white phosphor shield. They're blind the Panther crew, at least one of them. My god, Otto, what is this? Must be some kind of chemical warfare from the Americans. That's rude. Arriving withdrawing here, activating almost done there for Dumais. Let's see what Caosak does next. He's definitely on the wall. There we go. Even the fuel point right next to Caosak's base being seized now. Just Dumais is giving Caosak an absolutely tough time here. Panther engaging here. Rangers occupying the house as well. If firing down the Panther, do get a bomb grenade, force them into the open. And right into... Oh! Panthers are taking a hit and turn there. This is some really swift fights here. Grenades being chucked with the Grenadiers here. But the Panzer Grenadiers sweeping and forcing out the Rangers there. And even going for the victory point here, Dumais is as brazen as can be here. Ooh, and the artillery officers got absolutely obliterated by the two Panthers. Deutschland. Anti-tank and Sherman in the Panther side armor exposed here to all of that, but the Panther staying heavy front return. Panther down to a third of its health total here. Anti-tank also firing armor piercing rounds, 2 thumbs up. Great use of the ability though, Dumais. Hellcat swing in, but we've got the Panther taking a D2 here. And now we got Mechanized assault activated here. Cheeky. Panzer is almost wiped out here. Hellcat's about to go down here. Dumais miscalculated. And Caosak is more than happy to take him to the cleaners for that miscalculation. And with his, Caosak goes from the offense, pushing forward to the German army. Trying to cleave his way here through Dumais. Sherman there being pushed back by the Panther. Vecchi 2 on the 105mm Sherman. Something exploded there, I'm not entirely sure what. Both Panthers withdrawing, one definitely heavily damaged. Dumais still maintains most of the map control. Another Hellcat on the way, there we go. Panther moving straight to close range here. Could he get snared up? Looks like not. Lucky Caosak there. And noting that Caosak has yet to suffer like any wipes against Dumais. Sturmpanzer for Caosak, bringing in something a bit heavy. There's all these infantry support weapons. German striking forward here as the first armored division barrels his way down here. The battered beaches. Drone panzers slowly arriving. Dumais quickly moving up position. Some mines would be great, of course, for Dumais. And we even get demolition package for anti-tank mines. That's really going to give Caosak their Panthers a case of indigestion if they're not careful.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
So that's definitely not a bad upgrade at all here from Dumais.
Bombear heavy assault gun is standing by.
Sturmpanzer IV here ready.
All victory points are under enemy control.
Panthers are being fixed up. Big German assault force here. It's also worth noting, I don't think Caosak has been merging at all there. Which definitely is something he should be using, that merge ability. For some reason, he just seems to refuse to. That could have him a lot of manpower, so... Note their grenades are being chucked. East Rangers forced off there. Slow approach here, though, is definitely getting a lot of shots in from Dumais on Caosak's troops. We have some mines down here. Yep. Oh, but they're getting set off for the Sturmpanzer, kind of ruining Dumais' little surprise there for Caosak. Goddamn crowds ruining all our hard work. More mines here, Panther Sturmpanzer forts here, the Armoured Fist of Das Vaterland here, rolling forward against the lines of Dumais and Democracy. German hunt from the taking hits from the Panthers, Sturmpanzer supporting here, infantry in trouble. Need to withdraw the... Oh, the engineers got utterly splattered across here, and the riflemen close to falling into the afterlife in a lot of pieces. Meanwhile, they Hellcat going in for the flank and the Panther trying to take it up, but they're going quick smoke there from Caosak. Blocks it, and the second Panther moves in there, taking the hit. Right moving in there. Panther dodges a shot there from the Hellcat, which is now forced to withdraw here. Another anti-tank gun for Dumais. But he's got no engineers left, so he can't actually repair his armor at all. He's going to need to save up manpower then for Hellcat. Meanwhile, Caosak is going for a lot of pioneers to repair his armor, which of course is also heavily damaged.
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
Still though, Dumais has most of the map here, Caosak does not. Again, he's barely got like a fraction of the map left. In terms of force size, I mean, they're kind of close to each other, but right now just Dumais is nowhere repairing his stuff, whereas Caosak has plenty of things. Still, Dumais stays looking for that triple cap here against Caosak. Infantry moving forwards again. It still appears like he's not merging at all.
We do not hold any victory points.
Dumais finally able to go for the engineers here. Triple cap there from Dumais on Caosak. Sturmpanzer rolling forwards, Panthers heading up. He's almost done there for Dumais and Democracy. 250th, 247, 217. Grenades being chucked, Sherms being hammered here. Rangers that are taking immense fire from both Ace Panzer Grenadier squads there. That's a lot of Iron Crosses. There, engineers finally around to fix up the Hellcat on Hanfan with Sherman. Now to see what Dumais commits to next here versus Caosak. Caosak's split his forces a bit more, though it seems like he's almost forgotten the North exists entirely. Of course, with a lot of pioneers, he should be able to get that back. I mean, you can even consider like the officers' quarters just for the pioneers' sake, so they can grab points even faster with the Veterans Who Won bonus. I mean, that could be pretty good as well to consider for Caosak under current circumstances. Sturmpanzer taking it from the anti-tank and begun artillery strike as well here. I think this is more as a deterrent rather than like expecting like to do a lot of damage here to Caosak with it.
We are losing the lead.
He's clearly under a lot of pressure. He's just trying to use the artillery to like just ease some of the pressure off. There you go. Panzer swung in. They're clearing up on the anti-tank team. We've got the Sherman here, but could score a wipe here on Caosak's Panzer Grenadier if it could. Meanwhile, the other squad rushing in a really aggressive push here by Caosak completely catches Dumais off balance here and actually just completely cuts him. He was not expecting that Panzer Grenadier flank here. 2 thumbs up there. Finishing off the Panzer has definitely packed more punch now. Overall, Route squad that close being wiped out here. Anti-tank destroyed and absolute disaster here for Dumais. We do have the other anti-tank already. Could pop the armor piercing rounds here. I think that's a must if we can. Almost got one of the Panthers though. Sherman taking heavy damage. No white phosphor shells here. Trying to find Sherman moves in. It gets its own mines at off under it. Oh, the indignity there for Dumais. Hoisted by his own petard. That was really unlucky, unless of course you're Caosak, in which case that was great. Northern point there, fighting forward to the German pioneers under Caosak's command. He's been withdrawing all of his armor there. Heavily scorched and covered in all manner of stuff. Then Dumais is probably just regretting driving his Sherman onto his own mine there. Situation with Dumais is getting uncomfortable now.
We have the advantage. Push in.
Very uncomfortable. He's going for another Hellcat here. He's really just been struggling as well to take out any of these Panthers. Like, every time it's been close, like Caosak either just managed to like angle a Panther in to absorb the shot for the less healthy one. You know, he hits a mine of his own.
Yes, sir. We are ready.
Caosak really shouldn't merge some grenades with his Panzer grenades, but he so far seems to be perhaps forgetting about it. Who knows?
The enemy has 200 points.
Another Hellcat they almost done for Dumais. Democracy, liberty.
Enemy forces have
Panthers and Sturmpanzers being fixed up here for Caosak. Early model Sturmpanzer 4. Got the second one on the way as well. Good lord. 2 Panthers, 2 Sturmpanzers. That's a lot of heavy steel there. Gentlemen in there, backed up the Rangers. Hellcats on the move, Sherman heading southwards. Rangers advancing, Grenadiers in a bit of trouble here. We got the Ace Panzergrenadiers, they're going for the Rangers now. And due to the Rangers being focused on Grenadiers, the Panzers get a lot of free shots in, but they get suppressed in the end though. South side is Sherman pushing back the German forces here. Second Sturmpanzer is almost on there for Caosak.
This should hold you for now.
There we go, 2 Panthers, 2 Sturmpanzers. This is a definitely, I would say, a fairly different matter for the one we had previously.
Our enemy has the advantage. We must stop
Before the
them.
patch. Grenadiers quickly pump to the house, your Ralph squad moving in here, quick grenade off. Bring up the Sturmpanzers. Unfortunately, with a massive armoured column here of thick frontally armoured vehicles there, that's going to be a bit of a challenge there for Dumais. And the problem is, the way things are currently going, you can't rely on the mines, because the Sturmpanzer might just set off the mines. Charging with the Sturmpanzer, there's a bit of skip back Caosak. Up north here, Sturmpanzer with the Northern Ralph squad, almost getting a wipe here already. Sherman being hammered with the 2 Panthers. Artillery call in here. Oh dear, direct hit, almost taking out the Pioneers. Sturmpanzer caught in the midst of it here. But Caosak gets his bearings back there and gets the Sturmpanzer out of fight. Hellcat knocked out with the 2 Panthers. Mine goes off. Sturmpanzer for the heavy engine damage. Finally, one of Dumais' mines goes off where intended. On the Germans. Just took him a long time to get there, but he finally got there. Pioneers wiped out. That's all of Caosak's Pioneers now gone again. Northern point seized too. We got 168 versus 198. Sturmpanzer down. Hellcat going in, is swinging for the fences, flanking up behind the 2 Panthers. Sturmpanzer could also be in trouble. Suddenly, Dumais might be within a chance here to just deliver a crushing blow to Caosak here. Second Sturmpanzer down. Now it's down to 2 Panthers and some infantry. The infantry's doing a lot well. The Panthers are ripping through Dumais Rangers. And the Panzer Grenadiers come in with a single cut and wipe the Ace Rangers. It looked like Dumais was here, but now Caosak is heading back here. Like a sinister circus clown in a circus. With a mallet. After he caught you with his wife. Anyways, Hellcat out there. Panzer pushing back the Ralph squad. Hellcat swinging out there. Grenadiers moving in. Another Sturmpanzer for Caosak. Dumais infantry complement. Those looking really bad now. Panzers there being pursued. I do feel like Dumais would have benefited from some Barson's rifle at some point, but it's obviously too little too late now. Panthers there, back. And... oh, they've definitely seen better days, haven't they? We got there Caosak with Dumais anti-tank gun too. And he's blind, he's sending his Sherman right into that. That's definitely a bit of a slip there. Oh, well, slip. He was definitely... oh! He was using his bait to flank with the Hellcats. They may have forgotten about the anti-tank gun. Caosak is on. There you go. Got one of the Panthers. He might take out the second Panther too, but at what cost? Smoke deployed? No! Ah! Hellcat went down before he could get off the shot. Second Hellcat moving in. His Sturmpanzer on the flank. Artillery calling the anti-tank gun. Bounced. Ah! Oh no! Who's gonna get it? And the Panther at ace level loads in the shot a second faster. Takes out the other Hellcat. Good God! What an absolutely brutal battle. We got 154, 175 here. Riflemen getting splattered across the ground. Southern point being seized with engineers.
Victory point lost.
Large column infantry out there. Dumais has called in more rifle, but again, without bars at this point, they just not exactly going to make much of an impact here. Absolutely brutal battle. He's also going for another Hellcat here.
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
More Pioneers up for Caosak to replace all the ones he lost previously. Medics just giving up there and just finding anyone that can help.
Enemy infantry want us dead.
Panzer swinging in here northwards, going for the rifleman there. Caosak keeps up the advance. Dumais' front line has crumbled away here like a sandcastle. At this point, it does appear difficult to imagine Dumais here making a comeback now. We also got, briefly because of the officers' quarters, I mean, still would have been decent, but I think at this point, not too relevant. Of course, we could have gone for that sooner, some armored side skirt for the Sturmpanzers, but... yeah, what will Dumais do next? He's clearly looking to perhaps do a deep flanking with the Hellcat again. Ace Panther is fixed up again. 142, 165 here. He still holds the victory point advantage, but the question is, how much longer can he hold in the face of what Caosak said? He's got more Rangers out, though. Hellcat swing in here. Rangers, though, versus two veteran three Panzer in his scores, like, not exactly in the engagement with the Rangers. There need to be a lot more Rangers at that stage, and that's the problem right now for Dumais. He doesn't have a lot more Rangers. Hellcat there, finding up this jumper to the promise. There's an Ace Panther, hardened Panther crew there. There you go, GG. Game over. A loss there. A brutal battle. A lot of back and forth there. A lot of back and forth here with some heavy losses on both sides. In the end, though, Caosak pulled through. The Wehrmacht Panzergrenadiers definitely did their part for the fatherland. The Rangers, I mean, they definitely did a lot there, but Dumais rifleman kind of lagged behind because he never went for the bars, which was a bit interesting, seeing, like, you know, Caosak's heavy infantry emphasis. Like, at some point, just some bar upgrades, I think, would have gone a long way there for Dumais versus Caosak. Meanwhile, those upgraded Panzergrenadiers there finally, you know, did some good work there, and they, you know, did pretty good. So, we can sort of see the Wehrmacht metagame is steadily developing. It's more people exploring things again they just really couldn't do during the previous patch. So I think, you know, we'll see a lot more, you know, various stuff going on there. But Mechanized and the Panzergrenadier company is definitely getting a lot more popular now. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell friends, tell family. As always, you can support the Propagandacaster by donating our Patreon. This is Imperial Team. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.